everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got this great collection of cutting dies from Elizabeth Craft, also some from hot off the press, and we've also got this wonderful packs of glitter foam and flower foam to show you today. I can't wait to show you what I did with them, so come play with us. So this first collection I've got here, this is the strawberries set for the cutting dies. The back here's got all these little pieces, which I used quite well and took them off their little sticky settings there. Really cute, and you can actually form them using some flower shaping ball tools that comes with a little foam. And I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And if you can see on the little flowers here, they're very glittery. I actually used this set of glitter foam, and it's got silver, gold, and white foam in it. It's also got kind of a rose gold. There we go. So I ended up using this white and this gold for my little flowers, and just they were so fun to make. And I've got glitter everywhere. There we go. And I'll show you how to work with the glitter foam in a second, but first I'm going to show you how fun it is to make these cute little strawberries. If you can see, they even have little embossed specks of seeds on there. So what I like to do is just take one of these. I should tell you first that I used, where in my Staff's stuff did I put that? Here we go. So for my background on my slimline card, I used Gingham No. 1 paper pack from hot off the press, but I also used, not that one, I'm reaching really far, here we go. I also used this great red that's in the coordinating cardstock pack. And so what I did is I die cut those. I used a little extra shimming on these when putting them through the die cutting machine to make sure I got that little embossed area. And I just take one of my tools here. I'm going to sort of have a medium ball tool on this piece of foam that comes with the tools, and you just stir it a little bit on the back side to get it a nice little rounded shape. And then I found that putting a little bit of foam tape under some of these pieces kind of helped them keep their shape, especially if you were mailing that. Then I just took one of the little pieces here, little caps, they come in 2 sizes, and just glued that right on the top. And I like to just use the Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue, works out great. The little vines, and even the leaves, you guys. I cut this out of the dark green from that coordinating cardstock pack. Has these great little vines and great little rather lines on the leaves. So just a little extra shimming on that I found, and it just worked perfectly. So here I've got one of the little flowers cut from this white glittery foam. And then I wanted to show you this great little tool. It's brand new to Paper Wishes. It is a little mini iron, okay? So if you're new to foam and shaping foam, this is a great little thing. I was using my big giant iron that I have at home, and I love having just the little dedicated tool. On this particular one, this is a prototype from the factory that we got, and first off I noticed that this plug was just coming out way too easy. It's just a little shallow, so it needs to go and make sure it really fits. So we have contacted the factory, Paula told me that today, and they are going to be making sure the ones they ship out are more sturdy than this, because I didn't like that at all. It's not just for shaping foam. You can iron off little pieces of ribbon. It's got a great little on-off switch here, which I think is really nice. And so you can leave it plugged in your craft room, and you can just turn it on and off. It's got a little on light on here. Find the on light right there. So you want to make sure that you can see that at all times. So you just turn that over, and you're going to be using that hot surface right there. And the glitter foam, it doesn't shrink up quite as much as the other foam does, but it does puff up a little bit, and you'll notice it kind of domes up a little bit. And what that shrinking process does is special foam. You can't just go out and use any craft foam to do these flowers. It shrinks it and then thickens it a little bit as it shrinks, and so then the heat lets it be a little malleable. So while it's still warm, you can actually do some fun things with it. So I'm going to take that off. I actually like to use the little pokey tool that we have, and that's exactly what they're called, little pokey tools, to remove that so that we're not getting too close to that heated surface. And then you just put it there. You could use even the heated tool just to kind of put it on a foam, a piece of, I like to use just a little piece of extra craft foam that I have even. Just put it on something to give it a little bit of a give. And you need to do that right when you take it off, and it just gives it a little bit of a concave. And then the flower center is just cut from gold foam. And each one of these little flower dies has the little center right with it there. Just as adorable. So that's the strawberry card set. Okay, and then this one, get rid of my strawberry stuff. Here is a card I made using, this is the Florals number 3. It doesn't have a special name, it's just Florals number 3. And this layering process was really simple to do. I die cut them out of these. This was the, I'm going to check the name, this is the yellow foam, and it comes with off-white and then several shades of yellow and then a beautiful orange and this vibrant green. For this one I used the 6x6 gingham papers from gingham number 1 and the same cardstock that I did before for the gingham number 1 as well. And I used some of the orange and the yellow and then sort of this really off-whitey shade there. Let me show you. First of all, you're going to add a little bit of ink to the center of these. Here's the yellow one I'm going to show you. I used orange on all 3 of them. And so I just started at the center and then just worked my way out a little bit. And honestly, on the 3, there's 3 sizes here. And on the largest one, I didn't really even bother inking that one because it doesn't really show. So it's just the medium and the small one. There we go. Clean that off. And then what you're going to do is just going to take your cute little iron . Heat it like this, and then I'm actually, to shape these, I'm not going to use a tool. Use my fingertips. There you go. To see it's doming a little bit. Pull those right off. Now while those are warm, I'm just going to take them between my fingertips, each petal, and I'm just going to kind of rough them up a little bit. That. There's one. You do that with each petal. And what you're doing by doing that is just giving them a little bit of a crease and a little bit of a texture look to it. So, okay, so you've kind of shrunk it in size because you put it on the heat. And then you just do that same thing. You kind of rough it up a little bit. Basically, I'm taking that petal and I'm pinching it. And then once I've pinched it, I'm going back and forth my fingertips on that. And one more. All right, so I'm just going to use the medium and the small one. Layer those. Got a little glue gun here. Put a dot of glue. Oops. A brand new glue gun, and I'm needing to make sure it's working correctly. I probably should have tried that before. There we go. I started. Wow. There we go. There. Remember, always test your equipment before you start filming, Lene. All right, so I'm going to offset those. So the ones, ooh, lots of strings. One's a little offset from the other. And then for the flower centers, I've got these great little wishing bubble stickers from 49 and Market. This one is limeade, Fizz grape soda, and Crush for the orange. Really cute, and I used the orange and the green. Okay, and you just take one of those and you just put it right on the center of your little flower. This one has a little foam on it, so you might want to go ahead and just add a little bit of glue before you put that down. All right, one more thing about this set. I did use, oh yes, here's the 6x6 gingham papers I was looking for a little while ago. So I also have these set of dazzles. These are Good Times 8x9 dazzle stickers. They have 4 sheets in them. And we used to have them in a double pack of just black. And a couple of months ago, I found some and said, hey, Paulette, can we get these in different colors? And she granted my wish. So for this, when you get the white ones, I actually just took an orange tri-blend marker. If you're not familiar with those, it's got dark, medium, and light all in one. And I just covered my little love you here. And I was saying, I wish I had an orange sticker. So I'm gonna just do this grateful here in the dark. Because these are alcohol inks, they dry very quickly, and then they're permanent. So the only way they'll come off, this ink will come off of this sheet, it won't rub off or anything, is if it gets hand sanitizer on it or rubbing alcohol on it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a nice orange color. And it's a great way to customize your dazzle stickers. So all it requires, you can do this with the silver too, it's just the light colored dazzles are really receptive to color. As you can see there, you get sort of an ombre look. Here's my pokey tool, here it is. So I would let this dry normally for just, I don't know, a minute. Let that set up. But we're in a hurry, we're filming video. There we go. You can get that great ombre look. It's really simple to start with the dark and then just go right to the light. I skipped the medium altogether so that I had a little bit more drastic look there. All right, so once again, these are called Good Times 8x9 dazzle stickers. And this particular pack of foam that I used with the yellow. And these flowers were Florals number 3. All right, so here we've got this beautiful Valentine card. For this, got lots to show you on this one. This is Florals number 1. It's a great set. I love the leaves here. The little centers here are included, and there's 3 sizes of flowers. Then here, for the butterfly and the wreath, I used Wreath for All Season cutting die set from Hot Off the Press. And then I also used right here and here on my card, these are thin line glitter dazzle stickers. They are my new favorite thing. And they have these wonderful glittery, tiny little thin pieces of dazzle sticker, their borders, and you can just lay them down like that. And they come in this great array of colors. And then we've also got Happy Everyday Holiday dazzle stickers. I used the gold ones here for Happy Valentine's Day. So there's just lots of happies on here. There's also a thank you for your service. We found that we had sort of some holes in our dazzle stickers, and we asked Paulette if we could get some new ones here. So thank you for your service. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, New Year, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Independence Day, and then it starts all over again. The only thing it doesn't have on here is happy birthday, because it's not a holiday, and also Christmas, because we do have a lot of Christmas dazzles, and we figure people need more than just one of those. So you got to buy those individually. So I used the gold one there, and also the little hearts, and then this cute little berry cluster here, also from Elizabeth Craft. This is the berry branch. You can see it's right here. And I cut it out of white cardstock, and then I just added, this is cherry walnut ink. I just took my cherry walnut ink. You can use an applicator or just use the edge of this as well, and just touch each one of those little berries with the tiniest amount of ink just to give it a little color. And then I die cut the leaves out of white cardstock as well. And I did the same thing with those white leaves. I just touched them with a little bit of evergreen ink. These are Prism inks, are very handy. They're inexpensive. They're a nice little size to have. So for the flowers, I die cut them out of, this one is reds, but it's got these great shades of pink and even the green for the leaves there. The green was a little too vibrant for the card I wanted to do, so that's why I die cut them out of white and then just tinted them a little bit. And then we've got these great, where are they? Here we go. These are little stamens in both white and yellow. And so I took the white ones and just cut off little clusters of 5 of them and just hot glued them right into the center of the petals. So when you die cut these, I chose 2 different shades, sort of a blush pink and then the rose pink. And then from just the regular flower foam, as I said, this was the red flower foam. And then this is the red and white glitter foam set, and it's got white, blush, pink, and then red in it. So I combined these 2 foam sets to make these little flowers. All right, so let's try these out on our little iron here. So I'm just going to plop that large one on there. I'm going to use my ball tool set again. Oh, I lost my cord. See, I'm really glad they're fixing that because I don't like that at all. Touch and see if it's warm. Ah, it's got to heat up a little bit. All right, so we're going to come back to that thing when my cord is fixed. I also wanted to show you another set here. Another set of cards. This is using the salmon foam right here. And it's got these great colors in it, from white, some really light shades of yellow, a sort of a buff color, salmon-y color, and then the green. And then with that I used some gold berries, once again from that wonderful Elizabeth Craft berry branch. And then the cutting dies for the flowers, for both of these, I used the bigger blooms from hot off the press, and the bigger leaves and ferns right here, also from hot off the press. And then this one, I used the 12 oval and scallop cutting dies. And then just embellished those little branches with some purple Jewel Dazzle stickers. Very cute. Also the wishing bubbles. So for these, I used yellow, and then the grape soda on this one, and then the limeade as well. Very cute. And then for my greeting here, these are the script greeting dazzle stickers, sending smiles. And then this is from more greeting dazzle stickers, the get well soon. All right, so let's see if my foam is ready to go here. Yep. We're going to heat that up a little bit. See, it's starting to lift off a little bit there. And then we're going to use our flower forming tools again. Oh gosh, I forgot to mention, before I heated them, I got distracted because my iron wasn't working. I did just take this cherry walnut ink, and then I just brushed the petals, and I used it on both shades of the rose and the blush glitter. Just like this. I wanted a little contrast on the edge of that glitter, and it takes ink really well. I've noticed that once it's heated, it just sort of locks that ink on. There we go. Now we're going to try this heating again. Yep, warm. Okay, yep, it's definitely warm. All right, so once I've got that going on, all I'm going to do is turn it over to the foamy side, not the glittery side, and just stir a little bit in each one of those petals and turn it over again and kind of put a dent in it. Okay, I'm going to do that with each one of these. Put this one on here. Just giving it a little bit of a curve. And then we're going to heat those and put them together with some glue. So here's our largest one. We're going to offset the medium there. There we go. And I'm going to take my smallest ball tool and then just kind of squish it like that. There we go. And then as you can see, that's when, at this point, is when I just took a cluster of those little white stamens and glued them right to the center of each. All right, so I should also mention, I uncovered something on my desks here I want to go back and show you. These are these adorable little sprinklets ladybug embellishments. So cute. They have little ladybugs and leaves in this package, so many of them. I just glued a couple little ladybugs right there among my strawberry leaves. So cute. Okay, you guys, so we've got multiple money savers on all of these because we showed you so many cards today. So many cards, I even lost one. So there we go. And so we have a lot of money savers we wanted to show you. Somewhere around here I have a yellow card. I'm not sure where it went. But if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes blog page on our, our Webisode page on our Paper Wishes website, then you would just look at the money saver on the right side of the screen. And if you're watching us on YouTube, look at the description box below the video. You'll see a link to paperwishes.com as well as the money saver. If you like this video, if you like our channel, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and you'll be able to first to see our videos when they come out. We have many every week. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.